Have you ever walked into a room and suddenly forgotten why you went there, or met someone for the first time and instantly decided whether you liked them? What if I told you your brain is quietly making hundreds of decisions every single day without you even noticing? Some of these mental shortcuts help you survive, others can fool you completely. Today, you'll discover 7 fascinating psychological effects that shape your thoughts, memories, and decisions every day. And trust me, the last one might make you question your own memories. Let's begin. Fact 1: The spotlight effect. Imagine you're giving a presentation. You accidentally mispronounce a word. Immediately you think, everyone noticed. They're all judging me. But here's the surprising part. Research suggests that people often overestimate how much other people notice their mistakes. Psychologists call this the spotlight effect. Why? Because you're the main character in your own mind. Your mistake feels huge to you, while everyone else is usually focused on themselves. Think about yesterday. Can you remember every small mistake another person made? Probably not. And that's exactly the point. Most people aren't watching you nearly as closely as you think. So the next time you embarrass yourself, take a deep breath. Chances are, most people have already forgotten. Fact 2: The Zeigarnik effect. Have you ever started watching a TV series, planning to watch just one episode, and suddenly it's 2 a.m.? That's not always because the show is amazing. It's because your brain hates unfinished stories. Psychologists call this the Zeigarnik effect. Unfinished tasks and unanswered questions tend to stay active in our minds more than completed ones. That's why cliffhangers are so powerful. Your brain keeps whispering, finish it, find out what happens next. This effect also explains why unfinished homework, or an incomplete project, can keep popping into your thoughts. Your brain loves closure. Fact 3: Confirmation bias. Now imagine you meet someone. Someone tells you, he's rude. Without realizing it, your brain starts collecting evidence. If he ignores one message, you think, see, he's rude. But if he helps someone, your brain may pay less attention. This is called confirmation bias. We naturally notice information that supports what we already believe, and can overlook information that doesn't. It happens in friendships, relationships, sports, politics, and even shopping. The next time you're absolutely sure you're right, ask yourself one question: what evidence would prove me wrong? Sometimes, that simple question changes everything. Quick question: which psychology fact has surprised you the most so far? Tell me in the comments. And if you're enjoying learning how the human mind works, subscribe, because every week we explore the fascinating psychology behind everyday life. Now let's continue. Fact 4: The halo effect. Imagine 2 people walk into a job interview. Point 1 is confident, well-dressed and smiling. The other looks nervous. Without meaning to, people often make broader judgments based on that first impression. Psychologists call this the halo effect. A single positive quality, like confidence or friendliness, can influence how we judge Simeon's other qualities. It doesn't mean those judgments are always correct. It simply shows how quickly our brains form impressions. That's why first impressions matter, even though they don't tell the whole story. Fact 5: Choice overload. Let's say you walk into an ice cream shop. There are 5 flavors. Easy. Now imagine there are 150 flavors. Suddenly, choosing becomes stressful. Research suggests that having too many options can sometimes make decisions harder and leave people feeling less satisfied afterward. This is known as choice overload. Sometimes having fewer choices actually feels more freeing. That's why many successful people simplify everyday decisions. Less mental clutter. More energy for important things. Fact 6: The frequency illusion. Have you ever learned a new word, and suddenly started seeing it everywhere? Or maybe your friend bought a blue car, and now blue cars seem to be all over the road. Did thousands of blue cars suddenly appear overnight? Of course not. Your brain simply started paying more attention. This is often called the frequency illusion. Once something becomes important to you, your brain notices it more often. It's a reminder that our attention shapes how we experience the world. Fact 7: False memories. Now for the most surprising one. Many people think memory works like a camera: record, save, replay, but that's not how memory works. Each time you remember an event, your brain reconstructs it. Most of the time, this reconstruction is accurate enough for everyday life, but details can shift over time, especially if new information is introduced or memories fade. That's why two people can honestly remember the same event differently. Our memories are incredibly useful, but they aren't perfect recordings, which means, sometimes the biggest stories we tell ourselves are edited by our own minds. Your brain is one of the most powerful things you'll ever own. It protects you, guides you, and sometimes, it quietly tricks you. Now I want to hear from you. Which psychological effect surprised you the most? Comment below. If you learned something new today, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because next time we'll uncover even more hidden secrets of the human mind. Until then, keep questioning, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next video.